Hi, my name is Nurni Lam and I'll be the chairperson.
Hello, my name is Nur Alisa and I will be the secretary.
Hi, my name is Fresh Basha and I will be the head of accounting.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Shazali. I'll be the production department, the head of production department.
Hi, my name is Siti Nur Shahida. I will be head of marketing department.
Hi, my name is Logan. I'll be the transportation department. Alright.
Human resource.
My name is Logan. I will be the human resource department.
Okay, hello, good morning, everyone.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, Ms. Nilam.
Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you for coming to the meeting, which is for our trip to Perth, Australia. First of all, I would like to make a roll call. Here we have Mr. Faris from the accounting department, Mr. Logan Teraan from the human resource department, Ms. Shahida, the head of marketing department, and Mr. Shazani, the head of production department. And here is my secretary, Ms. Alisa. My name is Nunilam, and I am your chairperson for today. I believe that each one of you has received the notice of meeting from my secretary. There's an agenda inside, so I would like all of you to go through the agenda first. Alisa?
All right, thank you, Ms. Chairperson. As you notice, this is the notice of the meeting. So the purpose of this meeting are as follow. First is to recap from the previous minute meeting, and also need to reconfirm back on the date of the trip, and brainstorming the ideas on how to deal with any emergency situation when we arrive. And also we need to discuss about the precaution needed. And then we need to discuss about the itinerary and the type of activity that can be conducted when the trip. Choose the accommodation that are suitable and also convenient, and also about the transportation to Perth when we arrive and also when we depart. And the last one is to manage the budgeting correctly and organized. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you, Miss Alisa. Before we start, can we proceed with the first agenda, which is regarding the previous minute of meeting?
All right,
Yes,
sure.
sure, Miss.
Yeah, we can start.
Are there any amendments to be made?
Ms. Nilam, for the trip, I have added few attractions for this meeting, comparing to the last minute meeting.
Okay, so Alisa.
All right, sure. I get right into it.
And next, Shahida.
We have paid a cheaper hotel from previous hotel. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, is there anything else? Faris?
So from the accounting department, I've added 10K to the budgeting for the trip.
Okay, and next, is there anything else?
No.
Alright, so let's move on to the next agenda. We need to propose the date for this trip. Is there any idea for the date?
I would like to suggest 4th of July. I think that's a pretty good date to go on a trip.
Sorry, I'm not agree with that date because we have auction event with Mr. Gabriel at Paris. Can you suggest another date?
I have a suggestion. I would suggest on 5th to 10th May, because after that date we are going to have a holiday, which is Idul Fitri Raya. So I think the co-workers or the colleagues can actually take a break from 5th until the end of the Raya.
All right. Alisa, is there any problem with the date?
Yes. Everyone is free on that day, so it's okay.
Okay, so everyone agree?
Yes, we
Yes.
agree.
Yes, I agree.
Yes,
Okay,
I agree.
next, can Shazani propose the itinerary for our trip?
Okay, for the new itinerary, I have added few activities. So I can, Mr. Faris, can you share for the itinerary? Okay, there. As you can see, for day one, we are all going to depart from KLIA to Perth Airport, and we are going straight to the hotel. Before that, we are going to visit the Margaret River Chocolate Factory, Kings Park, and Blue Boat House. And also, we're going to pass the Blue Boat House lah. Only Blue Boat House we're not gonna stop because we might not have time for that. So the next day, the second day, we are going to Caversham Wildlife Park, Nambung National Park, Lancelin Sand Dunes, the Pinnacles Desert, Halkburn Moss, and also Moore River. So this is more likely like a nature trip for the second day. And for the third day, the colleagues have choice to make. It's either they want to go anywhere they want, it's free and easy trip, or also they want to follow the trip, go to Bustleton, Dunsborough tour, which is we are going there by train, and also we are going to visit the Cape Naturalized Lighthouse and also Cannon Rock. And as for the day 4, we are going fruit picking, Aurelian Botanic Park or Kings Park, Fremantle Market, Fish and Chip, and not to forget our souvenir shop. And for the last day, which is day 5, we are all going to visit the souvenir shop again. And after that, we are going to depart to Kuala Lumpur from the Perth Airport.
All right, thank you, Mr. Sani. So, how much the price for this whole package?
The price will be for the 10 to 15 packs. The adult will be 2,497 ringgit. By adults means 12 years old and above, and kids is 2 years old until 11 years old will be 2,297 ringgit each.
All right. From what I see here, you did not complete the itinerary yet because the trip actually is for 6 days and 5 nights. So I hope on the next meeting you will show the complete one. Okay.
Okay, sure, miss. I'll add a few activities.
Okay. So is there anything that you will add on the activities?
Oh yeah, luckily you reminded me, miss. Okay, I have added few activities in case we want to make our trip longer. I've added two activities. The first one is dolphin, sea lion, and penguin feeding, and the second one is cycling, visit historical places. So it's actually and free and easy also. So they can choose which one they would like because this is only half day trip. So after that they can actually go shopping or go food hunting to any places they would like.
Okay, that is very interesting. Now, let's proceed to the next agenda. Is there anyone here who can propose the accommodation? Um,
I will propose about the accommodation. And firstly, I will say thank you to Miss Nilam for today meeting. I have chosen two hotels. The first hotel is 4 star and the second hotel is 3 star. Okay, for the first hotel is St. Catherine's on Park Hotel. The price will be 580 ringgit per night. It is located just a 10-minute drive from Perth Central Business District in the trendy suburb of Crawley. St. Catherine's on Park offers boutique service studios and apartments. It features Wi-Fi and a rooftop area. The property is a 5-minute drive from Kings Park. The studio apartment can fit into 2 people in a room, and also it includes breakfast and garden view. Now, for the second hotel is Trinity on Hamden. The price will be 373 ringgit per night. It is situated in a central location just 5 kilometers from Perth CBD and a short walk to Kings Park MRT Derby. It provides guests with free parking and a free Wi-Fi. For the room, it's suitable for 2 persons in a room. It doesn't include breakfast, but they also have a garden view. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Shaida. So what happens if the staff wants to bring their kids? How much will it cost for the hotel?
Okay, for the first hotel, we will need to change the room to the larger apartment that can fit 4 persons. It will cost 1,289 ringgit per night. And for the second hotel, there will be no room for kids. It is because this hotel is personally designed for adults such as businessmen and married couple. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Miss Shaida. Since you already proposed a few of the accommodation, which one is the best for our trip? Can anyone suggest?
I suggest the second hotel because we are traveling with our office mates and it's more suitable and convenient for all of us.
I did not agree. I'll agree that. Okay, I not agree that because that hotel have very bad reviews and very bad customer service. Is there any other suggestion about the hotels, please?
Okay, for the hotels, I would like to suggest the first hotel. We are traveling for our with our office mates and also with our family. So we need a bigger room. So the first option is the most suitable one for this trip. Thank you.
Okay, yes, I agree with Mr. Faris since most of our staff will bring their kids. So we need the bigger room for them to be comfortable. So is there anyone who would like to give their opinion?
No, no, thank you.
No.
No.
Okay, so everyone is agree with the
Excuse
first
me, Miss
hotel.
Nilam.
Yes?
Before we get any further, can we make a new Zoom meeting since the Zoom
Oh,
meeting is running out?
Yes.
okay. Just now we discussed about the accommodation. So next I will proceed with the next agenda. Mr. Logan, could you brief us about the progress of transportation from KL to Perth?
All right, Miss Chairperson, I'll explain about that now. From the Perth to from Malaysia to Perth, it will take around 5 hours 40 minutes, or maybe it will be taking around 6 hours for the flight delays and other things. In Australia, once we land in the Perth airport, there will be a very good serving from the people, and it's an international airport serving Perth, the largest capital city of Western Australia. And next, about the travel agents. Zipu Pangdo. Perth, the professional travel agents. They can do all the great things.
Sorry. Mr.
Sorry,
Logan,
sorry.
I think you write the wrong one. Can you read the new progress, please?
The new program. All right. Um, for the Malindo air tickets, it will be around 800 for departure and arrival. And the buses provided by hotel, Catherine Park Hotel. There will be one bus per day for the whole trip that will be taking us to our destination by the itinerary. The itinerary will be given by the hotel manager that later on will be passed to the bus driver, and they will automatically bring us to our destination according to the itineraries. During the day, and the free day and easy and all. During free day and easy session, there will be no bus, but no bus. All the transportation fees will be paid by the office mate themselves. During on air, on flight, extra F&B charges will be not responsible by the company. The bus will automatically bring us to the destination on time. So if you're late, you will leave and you have to find your own transportation to the destination. That's all from me. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Logan. That's a good progress. Now, as you know, there will be a lot of places that we are going to visit. So I need you to further your research on that for the transportation and will present it to us on the next meeting, okay?
Sure, Chairperson will do that.
And good. The next agenda will be the budgeting. Mr. Faris, what about the budgeting for this trip?
So first of all, the budgeting will be split into two.
Then who is responsible for the cost of the trip?
Some of the costs will be sponsored by the company, and some of the costs will be borne by by the office mate themselves.
What type of course that will be sponsored by the company?
So the type of cost that has been sponsored by the company is hotels, transportation, attractions, ticket entry, and also medical and safety.
Mm-hmm. What is the cost for the office mates?
The cost for the office mate is shopping, such as the souvenir or extra food. Any additional transportation fee during the free and easy session, hotels, or any compensation is responsible by office mates.
Okay, is that all?
I think that's all for the budgeting department. So here is the rough budget for the trip. So the total budget that has been sponsored by the company is 30,000. So according to this graph that I show you right now, according to the table, it will only take 29,000 ringgit for the whole trip.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you, Mr. Faris.
Okay, that's all from.
And okay, thank you. That is very good. I think that's all for today's agenda. Is there anything that you need to add on, Miss Alisa?
Okay, so thank you for the call, and
Mm-hmm.
I will talk about this food and beverage that we can get during the trip. So first, can you zoom a little bit on the?
Is this enough?
Okay, all right. So thank you. So as you can see, that Perth is known as a place with so many great seafood options, and fresh produce is their key. So as you can see, I've done a little bit research on our food and beverage. First, you can see this is a rock lobster that I found at Joe Fish Shack. So this one is basically like you can catch your own lobster and then you can dine in immediately. You can ask the chef to cook it also. So about the price, it is quite expensive. It's 40 USD dollar. So it's equal to 170 in Malaysia ringgit. But you know that in Malaysia you cannot find this fresh lobster, right? So it's I think it's really worth it that we can try together. And then moving on to the next one is Barramundi. It's known as Asian Sea Base. It's located at Scarborough, that one. So Barramundi is more like fish and chip. So I know all of you guys eat fish and chip, right? So this one is like different type of fish that they make it like a fish and chip, I think. So it's quite budget price. I think it's an average price, only like 17 USD dollars, so which like 69 in Malaysia if you convert it. So as you can see, like when you're traveling, you guys not feel sure which food is halal, right? So I can ensure you to choose any seafood because we don't know how they cook with the meat and also the chicken. So the best option is seafood. Next, is this one is Lulu La Delizia. It's like a small place that you guys can eat and also have a small option. Sorry, small portion. So this one is like their handmade premium pasta, I think. But yeah, I think so. It's a handmade pasta. So yeah, I need to do research on this place again. I say moving on to the next one is Gusto. Gusto is a place for a dessert place and it's a very Instagram worthy dishes and also the places also look like as aesthetic. And this one is more about like for two-person. The price is about like two packs. So the 41 sorry, the 33 the 45 USD is what is that? Equal to 181 in Malaysia for two packs. So it's quite cheap, I think, for two packs, right?
Okay.
So the last one is Cocoa Black, which means like you can get taste of their handmade chocolate and also their ice cream. Their signature ice cream is spider ice cream. That one, the spider one,
Okay.
they are handmade. They craft it at chocolate. On top of the chocolate, they design it. So here in Malaysia, we have one in Ipoh, Perak, which mean like they have their own cake design with all the crickets, lizard, cockroach, but in icing. But this one is similar with this one. But I think we can get try and it's a really budget price, so why not, right? We don't get any
Right.
opportunity to try this. That's all
Yes.
for me.
Cool. Sounds interesting.
Okay, thank you, Miss Alisa. Since there's a lot of seafood, I think we need the list of people who have the allergy and have their medical certificate, right?
Yes.
Can Alisa?
Yes, sure. I will ask one of you guys.
Okay, thank you, Miss Alisa. So, I need the new list so that we can see which one is better for this trip, and I need to cut a few things because I think there's a lot of pricey food here, so I need the new list for F&B place on the next meeting. Okay.
All right, sure.
So I hope everyone is aware about the food allergy, so please take note about that. Also, I want the confirmation numbers of staff that will join this trip by the next meeting so we can have the confirmation about the budgeting and so on. And I think that's all for our meeting today. So can Alisa recap of today meeting?
All right. Can you scroll to the minutes current meeting? So as you can see, today meeting is about like first, Sunny is already brief about the itinerary and also the activity that are being proposed during this meeting. And the next one is Miss Shaida. You already proposed the two different types of hotel, and we also need to discuss which one are the most suitable and also comfortable. And Mr. Faris will need to update on the budgeting again since we have cut off our seafood food just now, like Ms. Chairperson say. And Mr. Logan, you need to update on the transportation, about the flight tickets, and also about the delay time. And also for today unfinished business is we need to do more research on what we have done just now to make it more confirm and more clear in the next meeting. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you everyone. So I hope to see you all the next meeting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Thank you,
Mr.
Miss
Person.
Nilam.
All
Thank
right, thank
you.
you.
See you next time.